So today we have with us Mr. Tanmay Bhattacharya, EVP Lexus India. Tanmay, thank you very much for joining us on Republic Business. To start with, I want to ask you, you have the LFZC concept and the ROV concept here at display at Bharat Mobility 2025. Would you like to tell me about that? Would you like to tell us about what is it that you have to bring at Bharat Mobility 2025?
Before I come to your question, let me wish all of your viewers a happy new year. And thank you for allowing Lexus to come to your channel and talk about us. Now coming specifically to your question, we have two concept cars. One is LFZC. We call it Lexus Future Zero Emission Catalyst. So from the name you can make it out that this car is towards the future green, clean and contributing to the sustainability area. So this car is a real marvel of engineering. Why I am saying it is using an AI-based platform. We call it RNOS-based platform, which make the owner and the car as a single entity. With the help of AI, it always adapts the driving pattern habit of its owner and interface with the driving habit of them, so that we make the experience really amazing for the owner. So it is having adaptive AI, voice control, very sustainable technology, recyclable material. So it is actually truly the future. Now if I have to talk about ROV2, basically ROV stands for recreational off-highway vehicle. That is the complete lifestyle. Whenever we talk about off-roaders, there is a confusion. How can a luxury car be an off-roader? But here we have talking about the luxury of each person's choice. If a luxury owner wants to experience an off-road drive, Lexus have ROV to offer to them. So that is the two concepts. One is in lifestyle space and that is in future space. We have showcased in this operation.
You spoke about AI. I mean, AI is normally being the there are talks about the side effects or the not so good effects of AI. Could you give me an example of how AI will be, let's say there is a user, how will AI be helping that user drive this car? How will that experience? Can you give me an example?
Yeah, sure. See, every technology has its flip side, but we have to take the positive side of the technology. Example, the AI will interact with the owner who is driving, and based on many parameters, it will constantly inform him about his driving habit, pattern, and what are the alternatives the driver can have. Example, if he is driving for long, if he needs to take a rest, AI with the parameter of his body can suggest, okay, hey, stop, take a coffee break or tea break, thereby making the road journey much safer. It can adapt your many voice control so that you don't shift your focus from the road. Example, you want to control your audio or the information display. You need not to shift your focus from the road. You can talk to the car and car will throw back all the alternatives. So it is making it more safe, more enjoyable, pleasurable drive.
Have these concepts been launched anywhere? I mean, are you looking at launching them in India as such, bringing them to reality?
In future, yes. See, all today's successful car was earlier a concept. Concept to reality, it comes. In future, this is going to happen. Now, I cannot say exactly when, but definitely in the future, this is going to be the pattern of driving. Today, we have Lexus Safety Sense 3, LSS3, which gives you a lot of such kind of things. Lane discipline, lane departure alert, pedestrian safety and all those things. But in future, this type of AI integrated technology will definitely come to our industry.
Coming to your segment of cars, which is luxury cars, how do you compete? How do you plan to compete with the market which is dominated by German cars, the Mercedes of the world?
We have a very unique thing to share. Thank you for asking this question. First of all, Lexus only entered India in 2017. From that point of view, we are very new entrant. And I don't know whether all are aware or not. We are the only Japanese luxury car maker in India. As of now, no other Japanese has any luxury car. And India is the second country outside Japan who manufacture Lexus in Indian factory. Apart from India, it is only Canada who can manufacture Lexus because making Lexus requires a high level of precision and craftsmanship. It is not only technology, it is the human touch which makes our car unique. Now, as you are asking about competition, we believe not on market share, but on smile share. How many smile we can bring in our customer face. We are not looking into number competition, but we are looking into experience competition. We want to give an experience to our customer which they will remember for their lifelong. Technology-wise, quality, durability, reliability, we have already proven ourselves and we have gained customer trust. That's why last year we have grown 22% over 2023. That itself is a testimony that customers are liking our offering. And mind it, all this growth has come through only hybrid offering. We have not sold any other technology last year. So customers are liking us, they are liking our approach, and we call them guests in our property. And Omotenashi is our philosophy.
I wanted to in fact ask you about that.
Omotenashi is our philosophy. So if you see Lexus values, nowhere we are talking about business, market share, volume. We are talking about innovation, experience, imagination, all this. And that is, I think, is our space where we want to strive in future.
Do you have any, would you like to give us a gist of how the numbers will look like over the next few years for India?
We are growing, and since 2017 launch, every year we grow. And every year we think that this is our best year. And we break our own record next year. So it is going to be a success story, a growth story in future. Here I would like to mention that Indian luxury market is actually growing. It is growing every year at a fabulous rate. New customers are coming up, they are liking all the models, they are buying, they are experimenting. So we are looking into a very bright future, not only for Lexus, but also for the luxury segment of India.
Would you like to give any numbers, any percentage projections?
See, for us, we are only 7-8 years old. I don't think there will be any relevancy of number because we are growing. So we measure our success, as I said, the smile we bring and the percentage growth, as I mentioned. Like last year we grown 22%. We'd like to carry this story in future also. But again, reiterating, most important is the happiness of our customer. Number will be eventually coming. Eventually that will take us somewhere. If we can gain the trust and smile of our customer, number will follow.
Okay. You spoke specifically about Make in India. I mean, that's one of the push that the government has been, focused on. Could you tell me how has that fallen in line with you as far as?
As you know, as I told, that making Lexus car is not about technology only. It requires human touch. There is one term we use called Takumi craftsmanship. It's the highest level of precision of a person that a machine cannot do. A person only has to do. For that, you need certain degree of craftsmanship inbuilt into your people. So we invest a lot of time, resource and budget in developing people who prepare this car in our Bangalore-based factory, and we are constantly increasing their skill set so that more and more cars can be manufactured in India. Currently, we are manufacturing our ES sedan, and it is our highest selling model, by the way, loved by many people. And in future, as and when we develop that craftsmanship within our people, we will think of more and more cars to make in India.
So do you see a future where you are making in India for the world in the near future?
Definitely, I am promising on that. But if you ask current today, we still not gone to that precision level. We are striving. We are developing our people. Hopefully, in future, someday it will come.
I was going through some of your, recent plans and announcements, and you are focused on making a complete transition to EVs by 2030. Are you on track as far as, and how are you on track as far as India is concerned for the EV market? Do you see that happening in India as well?
Yes. As you mentioned, that initially we thought it will be 100% EV. But now we realize that as a core philosophy of us, we believe in Toyota production system, as I was talking to you earlier as well. And in Toyota production system, it is a demand-driven production. We don't manufacture the car which we want. We manufacture car which customer want. So in India is a big economy, and it is going to be a very big economy in near future. We are talking about 3 trillion, possibly $5 trillion economy. There are multiple customers. with a varied need. So, keeping that philosophy in mind, we are now talking about a multi-pathway approach led by electrification. That means we will definitely have electric car where single source of power with the battery, side by side we will have multiple other options available for the customer. Like we will be having hybrid, we will be having hydrogen as an alternative fuel, we will be having like fuel cell vehicle hydrogen, we will be having other IC model also, so that customer can choose and we will offer what they need, not offer what we can provide.
But do you see a future where there is a complete transition to EVs? I mean, this question is probably just as someone from the industry, I want to ask you that do you see a day where, let's say by 2040, 2047, 2050, that there will be a complete transition to EVs because you're talking about customer demanding? Will that be driven by customer to bring it to a point where it will be all EVs only?
See, allow me to answer in this way. The entire automobile industry is going through a complete change. We call it change in a millennium. When you know that horse has changed to automobile car, that kind of change is happening. Many new technologies are coming, research are going on. A faster adoption of alternative source of energy for the car is happening. Whether it will 100% transform into EV or not, I don't know. But definitely there will be future with multiple newer technology. EV will be one of the major among them, that much I can say.
Okay, talking about global markets and Indian market, what's the difference?
What happens in globally, India definitely follow it, but Indian customers are getting more and more informed. They are now globetrotters. They go everywhere, they see things, they come back and they expect that to be given to them by the Indian OEM. Correct? And what I see personally, more than the product, they look for the experience and they are ready to experiment. They are open up to adapt newer things, new technology. One more thing, they are becoming more and more environment conscious. They are becoming more and more sustainability oriented. So they actually asking us to adapt those things and offer them. So gone those days when we can keep on producing what we were good at. We have to be very focused to our customers who are now asking, demanding different things. So faster adaptability has to come to all the OEM, in my personal view.
Okay, and as far as luxury is or affordability is rather a subjective concept. But then I still want to ask you. You said you mentioned luxury. There was a particular line which you mentioned, making luxury personal. I want to ask you on that similar line. Is there any way luxury can become affordable?
See, as you rightly mentioned, that affordability is a relative term. Something which is affordable to you may not be affordable to me, and vice versa. But nowadays, if you see, say 10 years back or 15 years back, there was a point where the mass segment was stopped and there used to be a no man's land, a gap, and then luxury used to start. Nowadays, that gap is getting narrowed, and probably where the mass segment is ending, the same line of luxury is starting. That price bracket has come, the gap has narrowed down. And with the growing economy, with the millennial generation coming up, with a good amount of earning and startups, newer CEOs, we have so many HNIs nowadays in India. They are open to experiment, and auto finance is getting affordable day by day, and almost 70% of our cars are financed. So I think the car which we are offering is affordable on that angle, and with this you only leave one coming in after COVID.
Right.
The people are okay to go for luxury. They don't hold back themselves for their experience. So they are open more and they are coming up. And if I say for our ES sedan, it is 69 lakh ex-showroom, that's India, which is quite affordable by many people, and we are getting younger generation to come and experience with that. So that's my answer on the affordability part, but yes, it's a relative term.
So that's the lowest. What is the range? What is the starting range for your?
As of now, we are starting at 63 lakhs, which is at ES executive range, and the highest selling is luxury, 69 lakhs, and then it goes. Similar line, we have our SUV also around 70 lakh price bracket. So a Lexus experience with that price bracket, in fact, I feel it's an affordable effect, along with the personal.
One of the second side of the coin as far as EV is concerned is the EV infrastructure in the country. What are the challenges on that front? Is India really ready for EVs and luxury EVs especially?
See, I believe, although I do not have, or Lexus doesn't have any immediate EV to offer, but every technological shift we need to give some time. I think government doing a massive work on that, and that's what you can see the numbers are going up. People are adopting EV. Infrastructure is taking space. But a little patience we all should have to allow this technology to settle down. Things will improve. Things have improved over a time. The things which were 3 years, 4 years back, now things have drastically changed, improved much. So I believe we need to be a little patient and give all the authorities that time to settle down in this.
I want to ask you very informally these things about, one, there is this whole 90-hour work week debate that is going on. Would you like to talk about work-life balance?
Principally, now this question is HR related, it is not a product, and we are all the employee of Toyota Kirloskar. You know. We believe in a philosophy, let me tell you from that angle. Philosophy. We call it ES plus CS equal to business. What is ES? Is not employee satisfaction and customer satisfaction. When it comes together, then only the business comes. I talked about adding smile to our customer. How can I add smile to our customer if our employees are not smiling? So whether 90 hours, 70 hours, I don't go into that debate. I can only talk about we all work as a family, and mental well-being and physical fitness is definitely required to fight in the market. Automobile is a cutthroat competitive market. If you have to fight, a tired warrior cannot win a war. Okay? So I have to take care of the people mentally or physically. And if they are happy, they will make our customer happy, and then business come automatically.
What's your personal work-life balance?
When time demands like this kind of auto, we all work as a family. All my colleagues, everybody here, we have never saw our clock. I don't know how much hour we work. We kept on working. But again, when there will be normalization, we spend time with our family. We go for a vacation. Okay. So that way, in the entire Toyota Kirloskar Motor, we work in that way as a family, and we have a very, very employee-friendly HR policy. We take care of each other. So, see, this is my 19 years in the company. So I never felt that it is not a part of my family. The company taken care of every one of us.
True. I definitely know that there's smiling employees in Toyota looking at you for sure.
And just to add, as I mentioned, a lot of time, budget, resource spent to develop people. Because ours is, people-oriented company. Every car we make is a marvel of engineering. And you can only do it if the people are developed. See, nowadays, technology is available everywhere. Finance is available everywhere. It is the people who can make the difference. Otherwise, there is no other difference.
Wonderful. So, Tanmay, thank you very much. It was lovely talking to you.
Thanks, Arnab. The feeling is mutual. Thanks for coming here, giving us a chance. I love to meet you in future.
Looking forward to that.
Thank you
very much.